Come over here, little blue, and get your dinner. You'll find it. Welcome to our first viewer. I am currently feeding Little Blue, my pet fish. Like moment indeed. Just feeding the fish. Here we go. Hello there, Puck, Level Up, and the other 3 viewers that we have on right now. Hey there, Lucid Boar, and Stormcloak Guard. And Puck asks how my day was today. It was pretty slow, but it was a good day. Nothing extremely exciting happened, but it was just a ordinary day. Just chilled, did some schoolwork, watched some TV, ate some pizza. Yeah, that's all I've done today, really. Excuse me, fellas. Mushroom and bacon. That's what I usually go for. I'm glad you like mushrooms too, Lucid Boar. Not many people do that I know. And for the sake of C. Ollie, I would like to announce that it is David Bowie's birthday, the late David Bowie's birthday. So happy birthday to David Bowie. David Bowie, probably, I should say. Ooh. Excuse me, fellas. There you go. I knew you'd appreciate that, huh? So with Little Blue fed, the rest of the evening is now open to questions. I also have an announcement. Tomorrow, C. Ollie and I will do a live stream Q&A together. So I'm saying this now because it's going to be earlier during the day than most of my videos are. So stop on by if you want to. It's just going to be very casual, just chilling. We will be doing it in my old setup downstairs where I did live streams because there's more room. It's going to be a good time. Hey, no pressure, Stormcloak Guard. I just wanted to announce it because I know it's going to be earlier than my usual content uploads. So just wanted to give that heads up in case there are people who do want to see it or do want to attend while it's live, because of course I'm going to be archiving it like I do all my videos. Just don't invite Crouton. He's weird. Oh, did you enjoy rewatching it, Lucid Boar? It's a trilogy I always return to. Only 12 hours. Is there a lizard fish? Well, there are fish that do have lizard-like qualities. It's that one fish. I have a picture of it on my phone. I just saved it recently. Let's look through my camera roll. Then again, I save a lot of phones recently. Where are you? There we are. Took me a second. Here is the lizardfish itself, and it gets its name due to its very lizard-like qualities. And much like a lizard, it tends to move on the ground, not through the water. And it is, in fact, a bottom dweller. It has a very large jaw that it uses to break through the shells of crustaceans and also bony fish. So they use that specifically to hunt food that tries to keep itself to the bottom, the sea floor. Could you tell us about the Chinese paddlefish? Apparently, they haven't been seen since 2003 and are declares extinct in the Yangtze River. That is a river fish, but I suppose I can. I haven't heard of that one, mainly because since 2003, and I was only 1 years old when that occurred. Paddlefish. Yeah, these are the fellows that look a lot like the sawfish. It wouldn't surprise me if, unfortunately, they did become extinct. China is notorious for its overfishing industry, so because of that, a fish of that size generally tends to have a decent amount of meat on its bones, and especially since it's a river fish, lots of river communities can get a lot of bang for their buck for a large fish. So it would make sense that a fish of that size in the river would go extinct. It is, they do. They, it is very common in Chinese culture to just try to make the best food possible out of anything. I don't know, it gives more opportunity for diversity in your palate, I guess, but also it gives opportunity for more diseases. I won't say any more on that, but it is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. And when I say a good thing, I mean the wet market specifically. It's good in concept, like tons of different animals or things to eat from all sorts of around China. But since there are so many different things to keep track of, it's not very easy to keep it all sanitary at all times because it's such a crowded area in those wet markets. So that is what brings out opportunity for like diseases to occur. C'est la vie, though. True, Puck. It is a very populated country. I do find the cultural aspect of cooking and eating things that other people might consider odd interesting. 'Cause I don't know. I mean, who knows how good some of those things could be over there, and we just don't know it because it's not common over here. Anyway, does anybody else have any questions? or topics of discussion. I remember that you guys said that you liked chill streams a lot more, so it's a chill stream. Fish talk, of course, like always, but there is always room for discussion with you guys. Lucid Boar was looking. Did I miss the Cape elephant fish? Let's see. Where is it? It was in It was in suggestions, right? Ooh, Discord gave me all the blocky icons for a moment there. Do, 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 do. Oh, there it is. I was thinking it was a lot more recent. And it technically, well, it was last year. But sure, I can talk about the Cape elephant fish. They are, well, specifically found in capes. They prefer shallow waters and they grow up to, I believe, like between 100 and 120 centimeters, I think. And they get their name because they have an almost trunk like appendage, but it actually has a venomous barb near that appendage. So it is a lot more dangerous than you might think. It is not as much of a gentle giant as the elephant is, although elephants do get wound up pretty easily. Sometimes it's best to just leave wildlife alone. And can I show you the jeweled moray eel? Sure. The jeweled moray, much like other morays, is a moray eel. They are the most cunning of the eel families. Here, I need to stop talking for a second. Jeweled moray eel. Here we go. I think we might have one of these in the local aquarium. Here we go. They might be a moray. However, unlike the green moray, they are a bit smaller on average. Green morays tend to be the largest on average. However, the jeweled moray, still a moray, still avid hunters and have that same burrowing habitat and lifestyle of feeding out of those burrows, but they do on average have a smaller body size. Puck asks, what is the strongest fish? There are quite a few strong fish. Sharks rely a lot more on muscle and cartilage. So ones like the gray white or the whale shark are significantly stronger than, like, muscularly stronger. Well, hello there, Gabriel Althir. Welcome to the Ocean Mike channel. We talk about fish, and it is Fun Fish Friday, so we are just talking about fish and having discussions. We do live streams every Friday and Wednesday, and we are going to do a special one tomorrow on Saturday around midday. A Q&A with my girlfriend. It is her first time on the channel. And that is true. We do have a Discord. Thank you for reminding me, Stormcloak. Welcome to the community if you choose to join us. We are just talking about the jeweled moray and the strongest fish. Oh, you're already in the Discord. Well, that's awesome. Glad that you found your way back to the channel. Okay, so back to Puck's question real quick. Strongest fish. And fish do have muscle. However, sharks from, not Fish from the shark and ray families tend to rely more on muscle and cartilage rather than bone structures to make up their body shape. So, if we're talking about just like muscle strength, then I'm probably going to have to say one of the larger species of shark, like the tiger shark, the bull shark, great white, of course, and the whale shark. However, animals like whales, which are technically not fish, they are mammals. However, they're the aquatic creatures, so we'll just include those, are also pretty strong in general. And there's one fish, I did a fish of the day on this a while back, and it is a very strong bony fish that has an abnormal amount of muscle to body ratio for a fish of its species. And what it is renowned for is it is around, it's a bit smaller than a reef shark, like a black tip or a white tip reef shark. However, it is capable of killing reef sharks, not because it has teeth, because it does not, and not because it has a barb, it also does not have that. It rams it. It is notorious for ramming and like basically beating to death possible predators like black tip and white tip reef sharks, as those are one of like the largest predators in its region. It is capable of fending off predators like that by ramming them over and over again, because it has a strong, as it is a bony fish, it has a strong bony head. So, and plus, due to its abnormal muscle ratio, it is capable of doing that ramming. It is wild. They are a very powerful fish. One of the few fish that do that, as a matter of fact, and come out on top. It's pretty cool that they're able to take on a predator that would seem like it has more of an advantage, dozens of rows of teeth. It's bigger, but still manages to get the upper hand because it's stouter, significantly stouter, has that bony head, as well as that abnormal muscle ratio. So those are some of the stronger fish, as well as if we're going to include things like the blue marlin or the sailfish. Those are also significantly strong as they are fast and they have that pointed snout, which makes them pretty tough contenders. Fastest fish alive: sailfish, blue marlin, and the swordfish. They're all very close in speed, but it is the it's the marlin. That's the sailfish that's the fastest. I always get the blue marlin and the sailfish confused. Blue marlin and the sailfish both have almost like the sail type dorsal fin. The swordfish does not. The swordfish has a very small dorsal fin compared to those two. So does anybody else have any questions or topics of discussion? We are open for them as always. Tough crowd. Hey, no worries, guys. We had pretty fruitful conversations today. Well, more active than usual. Mainly, I'm just kind of talking out my rear. Stormcloak Guard and Lucidboar and Puck do not have any. And no problem, Stormcloak Guard. If anybody will go a couple more seconds to see if anybody else has any last minute questions, and then if not, we will wrap up today and We'll see you guys tomorrow for our midday Q&A. That rhymes. All right, so going once for ending the stream. Going twice for ending the stream. Going thrice for ending the stream. Sold to ending the stream. All right, have a good rest of your night, guys. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for our couples Q&A. White finger indeed, covered in bandages for my eczema. All right, so everybody have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. Always love doing these with you guys. Reach out for those who are watching this in the future. Leave suggestions anytime on future videos or current videos. I have my notifications on, so I see any suggestions that you guys leave in the comments. Also, feel free to join our Discord server for conversations. We occasionally do activities. However, we've been a little bit low on those recently. Regardless, like always, hope you guys stay safe, had a good stream and a good night, and see you guys tomorrow, fishy friends.